Please, the list that you have written. Ada, on behalf of Mr. President, His Excellency Muhammad Buhari, it is my honor to welcome you this morning, alongside with the Honorable Federal Commissioner of the National Refugee Commission. Your schools are reaching out to us for the possibility of online study. But whatever happens, you will not lose any year. Therefore, concerning your education, be rest assured. What we will need from you now is proper documentation. We have your name here, but please ensure that the telephone number and the emails are correct, because that's the way we can reach you. Government has made provision for a support that can take you home, so you'll be given $100 each. Please, if you are not a student or a returnee from Ukraine, don't collect the $100. It is meant for that purpose. After that, you'll be free to go to your respective homes. Already you have done your COVID test, and I pray that it turns, right, negative. Whatever happens, if it turns positive, we will communicate with you so that you can go for treatment in any of government hospital. You know, COVID is a deadly disease or virus. So we are happy to have you. You probably have questions. There are hotlines that you can reach us. And I'm sure that you know that this arrangement is put together on behalf of federal government by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, under which there are 3 agencies that are participating. NEMA, which is National Emergency Management Agency, NAPTIC, which is against human trafficking, and finally, the Refugee Commission. Now, you are not refugees, but the fact is that you are migrants. So, Ajia is in the right place to speak to you, to put your mind at rest. And so I'm going to invite her also to speak to you. So please welcome Ajia Iman Suleiman, the Federal Commissioner.
I've just landed as well from an official trip. So I feel so happy that you guys are coming. That's the most important thing. We still have people stuck there. We'll do whatever it takes. It's a presidential directive that they return in safety and in dignity. That is where we come in. If you need any further assistance, people to talk to, the commission is there. I'll give you the number for the director, R&M, so that you can contact him, so that you can, just have some kind of interaction with people if you need any kind of help. Usually there's a SIM card given to people that return, so that you can be able to connect anywhere. But because this is a special arrangement from the international airport, there's a terminal that was designated for this operation. So trust me, the president takes this as a priority. We have deployed resources that are not even available to ensure that our children, our citizens are back home safely. We're here to help you. So don't see yourself as, people that are in crisis. No, you're back home safe, and that's what's important. And I wish you all, a very smooth stabilizing period. And I hope that the war ends very quickly so that you can go back to normalcy. But just like His Excellency has said, if you need any further assistance in areas of online studies, anything, we're here to support you. Once again, welcome back home.
Okay, that is very reassuring.
Yeah.
Now, let me say this. You'll be filing one by one to that cubicle. You tell us your name, we'll take it, and then you'll be given your $100. Please be safe.
And also, there's a profile form you're supposed to fill in. But because of this special arrangement, we'll send it to your WhatsApp numbers, and you can return it. You can fill it and then send a picture back, just so that we have proper records of everybody.
And it's important for you to fill that form. You know why? MTN is going to give you a SIM card that will come with airtime of 19,500 naira. What should you do to that? I think you should be excited. You know, so...
And we should also appreciate NIDCOM for organizing that.
And NIDCOM has been in the forefront of getting this. I'm sure you know what NIDCOM is. All right? So now that you are back, we want you to please relax and be vigilant, be careful. Even as you are moving out of the airport, make sure that you are careful, okay? We will want you also to contact your parents. It's interesting and very good that you have Wi-Fi here. So make use of that opportunity, contact your parents, and make sure that you are careful not to go with anyone that you are not familiar with. So please be very, very careful. We pray that God will take care of you and bless you. Okay?
And also, if you know anybody that is missing, anybody that needs assistance from back there, especially a bulk number of people, please kindly contact the authorities. Show the embassies there so that they can be able to let us know.
And as you can see, this is a special arrangement made for you. 35 of you actually supposed to have arrived this morning, but only 31 of you are here. So we know that there are still more people there. You are coming from Romania. Others have been coming from Hungary, from Poland, and others came by chartered flight because their number was much. We couldn't have sent a chartered flight of 180 passengers or 200 or 300 to take only 30 of you. So that is why you came on commercial flight. And you should also be grateful to Mr. President because your fare was paid. So whether you come on chartered flight or you come by commercial flight, what matters is that you are assisted to come, okay? So that you should be grateful. Government cares for you. Government thinks about you. And we know for sure that you will pay back to your lovely country. When the time comes and you are in position also, you will do the same for generations that are coming after you. So we commit you into God's hand, and the process begins now. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, just before you go and start the process, what you have just said now appears to be somehow contrary to what we have heard before now. So we want to know what makes this latest evacuation different, because like you pointed out, the normal place where we used to receive them is not where we're receiving them today. So what makes today's one different? And is it true that they are coming on self-sponsorship?
No, they are not coming on self-sponsorship. Government paid for their ticket, and they are here to confirm that. Secondly, we couldn't have sent chartered flight that has capacity of 200, 300 passengers to take only 30 people, because they will not charge us per head. They will charge us per hour. So for the flight. So, and that will be huge. And we must manage resources very well. And as you can see, the arrangement has been very orderly. What they could have enjoyed by coming by chartered flight is that they will be together. They'll be together on the flight. What they will have enjoyed by coming on chartered flight is that they will be received. They have been received. They've done their COVID test. They have taken their luggage. Now we are giving them their stipend, and we are arranging for them to have a safe travel back to their respective places. Another thing is that we have also told them the hotlines by which they can get us. I can give you my personal line, thereafter, so that you can reach me. Many of you, I probably secure your visa to go because my office deals with that. And I'm happy that you are alive to come back from that trip. I've received so many of you who I knew when you were struggling to go. And that is why we needed to assure you that all hope is not lost. Don't come with a pensive mood or be discouraged. It's just a bend. It's just not even a stop, because you should be grateful that you are alive.
So far we've evacuated, the Nigerian government has evacuated over 1,500 returnees. Yes. How many Nigerians do we still have that are stuck in either Ukraine or any of those neighboring countries around Ukraine?
Okay, we are going to give you the numbers of those who have returned. As at now, we have about 1,600 that returned through chartered flight. But we have almost 350 that have also returned through commercial flight. This 31 is just one of them. We've been having them in trickles of 30, of 10, 20, just like that. So this, we are using two-pronged approach. The two-pronged approach is the fact that if their number is sizable, they come by chartered flight. We save money. But if it's not sizable, we buy one-way ticket for them. And embassies have been doing that. Our missions in Austria, in Poland, in Hungary, in Romania, those ambassadors have done beautifully well. Kudos to Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Jeffrey Oyema, who has been in the forefront of this, and Her Excellency Sadia Farouk, who have been in the forefront of this. They have really carried out Mr. President's instruction with a lot of diligence and commitment. And of course, we, their supporters, we, their hands-on, have also been very committed to this. You can see that the DG of National Refugees here this morning, and also the DG of NEMA, have all been on the forefront. The Permanent Secretary of Foreign Affairs, they have all been on the forefront. Permanent Secretary of Humanitarian have all been on the forefront. So it's a Nigerian team, and we want to make success of it.
Thank you very much, sir. We're grateful.
Yes.
Yeah, from NITCOM.
Yeah. No, Refugee Commission.
Refugee Commission, all right. So what particular role has the Commission played in this latest evacuation?
Well, the lead agency for migration or any migration issues, this is definitely one of them. In emergencies, we get support from NEMA. So like you have seen, we're here to offer them that support and assistance that they need. They're coming from a crisis area or war zone. So to ensure that they're okay, if they need any psychosocial support, we're here to offer it to them. When they come, that they have eaten and they have their stipends, courtesy of the federal government of Nigeria, to be able to proceed home.
We still have many Nigerians who are, held back. What is the Commission doing to see that those ones who are still behind, come back?
So the budget said it's a teamwork. Everybody has a role to play, and we're on standby. We're ready to receive them. And like I told the students, if they know of anybody who needs any extra assistance that is stuck there, they should direct them to the embassies, the relevant authorities. But we'll welcome them back home in safety and in dignity.
Thank you very much. Just look into the camera. Let's start by knowing your name.
My name is Geraldine Waribe. I'm a sixth-year student in Bogomolets in Ukraine.
So share with us your experience, back in Ukraine, and then how you feel coming back home after all that has happened.
Ukraine was like a second home for most students, and we just we spent most of our formative years in Ukraine for like 6 years. So when this war happened, it was a real shock for us, and it was just the second day that we evacuated, and it was a lot of chaos happening. So we're just grateful that the Nigerian embassy was able to evacuate us safely back to our countries. Yes.
So how do you feel that you're not coming back home with your certificates? Does that make you feel, does that bother you?
Yeah, it does bother me because I did have just a few more months to finish and get my diploma, so it gives me a little bit of worry as to what my future holds. Yes.
What do you hope to do now that you're back?
For now, my school is online, so we will just continue online classes, and we will also see if other countries are available to help transfer some students who want to be transferred.
All right, thank you, Geraldine. Welcome. Yeah.
International airport is just the next door. In case they are waiting to pick you up there. And there are transport there also. And if you need to change your money, you can do it here. Right there.
Help me with that mic.
Are you sure this one is correct? It's okay.
I'd like to know your name.
Easy Bonico.
Welcome. Share with us, your experience back in Ukraine. How was it like?
At first, it was just normal. Everything was fine. Then, before you know it, we started hearing cases of bombing and everything. So they advised us to leave Ukraine as soon as possible. But leaving Ukraine was not so easy.
So, how do you feel returning back?
I'm happy to be safe, to know that I'm safe now. But I pray that things get better so I could be able to go back and continue my education. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
is a sailway. I feel a who. That number correct? What's your name? Is this number correct? Divine. The number correct? Right here. Okasa. Okala. Is this number correct? Amadi. Last man.
This latest evacuation brings the total number of Nigerians that have been evacuated from Ukraine to 1,600. The Nigerian government says it will continue to work out modalities to ensure safe return of all Nigerians who are willing to return to their fatherland. Emperor Simon, Channels Television News.